Oppenheimer was one of those movies we'll never forget, and one of those movies that changed cinema history forever, and it will completely stay like that for the longest time. And it's not just about, you know, it being a true story and it just being one of those things that Christopher Nolan put out and made. It was way more than that. It was like just amazing. Like, I'll never forget, like I was working at my local theater at the time. When I first saw the trailer, I'm just like, man, I need to see this. That's when I went and did research on the whole entire movie. That's when I really started to do a deep dive on Christopher Nolan too. I didn't realize he was one of those filmmakers that was like, okay, let's just continue to make great films, but my movies aren't gonna come out until, like, you know, maybe another couple of 5 years from now. So that's what made me invest in him, because in today's world of like cinema, there's very little movies when it comes to just cinema. Like, there's been some great things. The last movie, I mean, and I saw in IMAX, was the Predator film, Predator Badlands, and that movie was okay. It was good. I'm a huge fan of sci-fi. Okay, if you want to put Christopher Nolan or any of his movies, when it comes to Oppenheimer, if you want to put that in the sci-fi category, you can. You really can if you want to. But I wouldn't really put him in any category. It's just Christopher Nolan. Like, that's the type of movies he makes. And with this next film, Odyssey, that's gonna come out, even when I saw the trailer of that in theaters, it was like a very small snippet, and didn't really show much, but I'm excited for that one too. And that one is gonna be definitely interesting. Like I said, like, I don't really like to put Christopher Nolan in a box. Like, he's one of those filmmakers that's just him. It's Christopher Nolan. Like, there's nothing else. Like, you can't really put him in a box, you know. And his movies are worth the wait, even if they're gonna take so long to come out. Definitely worth the wait. But Oppenheimer was something else. Even when they re-released it, I think they re-released it in Florida, I was so hurt, man, because I was like, dude, like, re-release this statewide, man, you know. So, but this movie, it will never be, it will always be one of those movies that is never forgettable. Talking like the best film I've ever seen on the big screen. So it's gonna be one of those films that's just never forgettable. I really wish I got to see it in the 8mm film, or I think it was 8mm. I might be wrong, but it was definitely one of those films that's like unforgettable. Even Interstellar, but like Oppenheimer it's always gonna be at the top for me. Like, that movie was something else. The music, the shots, the black and white, IMAX. Like, I saw it twice, maybe 3 times, I don't remember. Like I said, I was working at my local theater, and I was just like, walk in there, I get free tickets since I worked there, and I was like, man, this movie is unforgettable. It's just that really, the way it was just made, the way it was shot, it's gonna be one of those films that's just unforgettable. And I just can't wait to see what's next, even outside of Odyssey. A lot of people sleep on Tenet, but me personally, I love Tenet, man. That movie, that was something else, and I'm definitely gonna make a video about that one, but we're not even gonna get started on that right now. Oppenheimer, hands down, will be one of the best movies in cinema history.